Hello, everybody. What up? Okay, so welcome back to another stream, everybody. This will be kind of a short one. There are like what? I think this is like best of 5 in total. So, if you guys are curious what's happening today, uh, you can take a look at this link. I pinned it on YouTube as well. Right? Maybe I should pin this actually. There we go. So top players from the SNC from the China like a server. Some of them actually, you know, like uh were like the reason why people tech Bahamut and XYZ deck. Like for example the girl, I forgot her name. Like I think she was the one that brought the double Bahamut dragon in one of those like SNC tournaments. So you know, we're gonna have like a 3v3 where it's kind of like a Premier Series format, right? It's kind of like Team SNC, which is like called the Team BO10, right? The China team, and then on the lower part we have Team DEXEL, where it's represented by the top players from Japan. So while we're waiting for this to start, I think it's a good chance for me to talk about some of the new cards that got revealed. So, what are the new cards actually? There isn't like one. There isn't like one site where I can look at everything, but I can look at SV Magazine actually. 4 cards. Yeah, there's 4 cards in total. Maybe I should just look on Reddit, dude. Oh wow, SV Magazine has them all, but it's in Japanese. Should just look at Shadowverse Reddit actually. All right. So first off, what's this? We have. I just take a screenshot of this. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Just need to like. There you go. I found it. Latest card, I think, that they revealed was this card. So 6 PP amulet. Fanfare destroy all followers. Engage 1, destroy this card. Draw a card and restore like 1 to your leader. Oh wait, the portal card is the storm one, right? Yeah. Just like another one. There's a portal card too. But I want to discuss this more because the portal card's kind of whatever. Yeah. This is the third one. Yeah, this is the third one. So this card is literally just not really cup. Yeah, it's not really the same as cup though. Because the difference is this card destroys the followers on fanfare. Yeah? This card destroy all the followers in fanfare. This one doesn't have the same flexibility as the old cup. Mm-hmm. So the cup back then was a card where you can use the six you can use it on a weaker turn. Like, let's say somebody does a weak turn, you can play cup preemptively, and then you set it up. Like for example, it was good with Crest, right? Uh Crest, yeah, Crest specifically, you can set up like inevitable lethal lines. This one though is a fanfare. Mm-hmm. This is a fanfare, and I think this might be support for Amulet then. Lian thought. The good part about this for Amulet is it actually leaves an like it can it destroys the field while also leaving leaving like an amulet on the field. So you can set up OTK easy. Because you can like play this and then play a bunch of one cost amulets, right? You can play the Hawk. You can play maybe two of the Hawks, play this, two Hawks, and then maybe one 2 mana card, and that sets up OTK, right? Of course, 6 mana card also means that Caesar is literally whatever. Mm-hmm. Caesar Void's literally whatever. I don't think they'll engage the. I mean, I don't think they'll engage this if it's a setup for OTK, of course. But it's nice that there's also a draw option. This curves well into Initia. Oh, that's true actually. This curves well into Initia. If you have 2 amulets set up already, you play this card, you have 3 amulets all of a sudden. Now, the thing is, right, with this, you have Kandima as removal, you have this as removal, and then you also have Initia. Maybe one off Initia. You have so much removal now. So unless unless like the game turns into unless the game turns into like a non-board based meta, I think this card's pretty good. Engage Shrewd Troll since we don't have Gil. Mm, yeah, Troll, but I don't think you're gonna be using this with Troll though. Yeah, would you even use this with Troll for the most part? Like you're not using this with Kokoshiro, it's 6 mana. So if there's a deck that you'll be playing this with is maybe Evo Haven. But I don't think you'd wanna use this in Evo Haven. You want more followers in Evo Haven, no? Maybe you use this and then you don't you don't times 3 it maybe? Healing is like 1, bro. You heal 1 with this. It's not like Sensor where Sensor what healed you for 4. I think this is mostly for Amulet Haven. Yeah, compatibility wise, I think this card is more compatible with Amulet Haven than Evo Haven. I don't like this card because it kind of is a contrast to it's kind of like a contrast to the type of meta that we've had. The the problem I have with this, of course, is like this card doesn't really. This card isn't really that good versus chess. You get me? Yeah, like in terms of fighting Crystal, this is definitely not the card that you are gonna go like, oh, yo, suddenly Crystal's weaker. You get me? hmm But yeah, if I were to rate this card, I don't know. Like it depends on the meta. If it's a board-based meta, this thing is obviously S tier. It's one of those cards, you know. It needs a good environment with it. If they nerf Rune, holy hell! If they nerf like Crystal, I would actually be really, really like interested in what decks are like going to be out there. Because if they don't nerf Rune, I'm pretty sure Rune is still gonna be like pretty much the same. Alright. Next up, boys. But yeah, like that thing seems like a good card. I kinda for some reason I kinda prefer Cup though than this. The reason why I prefer Cup over this is mostly because of the flexibility. I can use the mana at turn 6, but don't have but you know, like use the effect on any other turn. Yeah, I kinda like the flexibility with that. So this one is the fourth card that was revealed, right? 4 out of 4 so far before the Porto comes out, which would probably be tomorrow. So they didn't really reveal a lot of cards this time around before they drop the portal. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how the hell they managed to like kill the hype with card releases. I wish they didn't do that. I don't know why. I don't know why they stopped doing that. Card releases like before the set release, I think was Pog. You know, like they scattered it around. Igni reveals a card. This VTuber like from CN reveals a card. This J like maybe Rigzer reveals a card. You get me? Like I kind of like that type of thingy. I don't know why they stopped doing that. Mm-hmm. That was only like magazine or articles that feature it. It is what it is. Cop is obviously better, but then the three people complain about that card would whine again that the control deck is similar to Magic. Huh? Bro, I don't think they're influenced at all by people that are complaining about Magic. Come on, bro. Let's be for real here. Yeah, that's a nothing burger, bro. That's literally a nothing burger. I've never seen somebody complain about something like that. Like literally. Yeah, that's giga minority, bro. That's a nothing burger. Alright, so let's take a look at this card real quick. New gold portal craft follower from Gamer. Alright. Steel Forge right hand. 5 mana 3 PP. 5 mana 3 gold portal craft. Select an enemy from the field, destroy it. Then if there's no duplicates in your gain storm. This card is basically just what? 5 mana 5/5 storm? If the 5 mana turn if the 5 mana board is wide, this is whatever. I don't know. Doesn't really it doesn't really interest me. Yeah, this card doesn't really interest me. Destroy storm. Yeah, if you have the crest, it's like yeah, if you have the crest, this is 5 mana 5/5 storm destroy. But you can only run one copy of this, guys. You can literally only run one copy of this. You can only run one copy of this. You can only run copy of the 4 damage 4 heal. You can only yeah, it's a Highlander deck. So I'm like, how can we get to play Cutthroat early in every game? Times 3. You can make Cutthroat X3. Yeah? Like you can make Cutthroat X3 and then make everything else X1. Now here's the thing. I'm a big fan of Highlander. Now here's the issue. While I'm a big fan of Highlander, I'm also not a big fan of like just putting cards for fun. Like there's just not yeah, like there's oh guys, let's have one card that has Storm. You know, like when you don't have duplicates. Oh yeah, let's have one card that, because this cards don't even like these cards aren't even gonna be good in take 2. You get me? These cards aren't even going to be good in take 2. So this is specifically for Highlander. Am I tripping? Yeah? Like name a deck that this 3 cards that they revealed will be used on outside of Highlander. Nothing. The stream is down. Is the stream down? Yo guys, is the stream down on YouTube? I'm pretty sure it isn't. No. I wish they just went back to puppets, man. High key. They haven't given us a puppet package in a while, bro. Yeah. YouTube's fine. Alright, all good. I don't know. Like, I'm not looking. I'm not digging the portal package personally, but that's just me though. Like, I thought they were gonna like they're gonna like print cards. I don't like cards that are restrictive, dude. I like Highlander, but I don't like it when they do this. Like, oh, you can only do Highlander, nothing else. All right, other cards. Other cards that we can look at. So this card is actually interesting. Yeah, this card. So this card, right? Its effect is, if I remember correctly. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't include the thingy. One sec. Sorry about that. This one is give a follower last word summon itself. So obviously, like a good target with this is probably going to be what? Armes? right? Armis is a good target with this, but I kind of wish that it wasn't Harmis. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Armis is like, it's just so blunt to me. Like, I wish it was something like, oh, whenever this follower enters the field, like, they do ping pong palapong ping. So, when they die, and then they, and then they, of course, reanimate, or like, yeah, they summon themselves, like, another thing happens. You get me? Something interesting like that. Vaseraga? If you put this on Vaseraga, you'll get two Vaseragas. Armis, brother, literally, zombie's the best target there is. Zombie? Eh? You do know that the lingering threat is a card, right? Yeah, lingering threat is a card. I mean, to be fair, not everybody has access to lingering threat, but you get what I mean. Like, if like if what you call it, if Haven becomes meta, last word is E. There's not even like a zombie gen, man. The fuck are we talking about? I think Raz, I think you can, maybe. Yeah, maybe you can like use Raz and then have like 5 shadows immediately. Mm, like I don't know, like maybe you can play this with Fickle on turn 5. You play Fickle and then you put the spell on the zombie, stuff like that. I wish that they would just do something else though with this, like a specific target. The cards that we currently have, I don't think this card's gonna be as interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, Alejandro. Like I think like this card will heavily defend on the designated targets that they'll give us. Right now, the targets that we have, it's kind of eh. You know, it's kind of eh. Because I don't like it. Mm-hmm. Mm, but I think this card only gets better in the future, though. Yeah, this card only gets better in the future. So if they put like a really good target this set, then good. You know, like good. And then the next set suddenly it even has more targets. The next thing we know, this card's gonna be like a staple in. We actually have an archetype for Abyss, guys. Wow, last word! No way! We actually have mechanics that are either from Shadowcraft or Bloodcraft. You get me? Like we actually have something instead of just like, oh, I play a good card. You get me? Because for the longest of time, like Abyss has always just been, yo, guys, look, Abyss has good cards. Yeah, they have good cards. That's it. That's the thing. So I'm happy that they're getting something like this. Uh, and then what's another card? What's a card that they brought that they showed? Oh, this one, the spell, right? The spell from Runecraft. I'm not gonna lie. This like I don't think Crystal Spawn is gonna. I don't think Crystal Spawn is gonna be like replaced anytime soon. So far. Mm-hmm. So let's take a look. See at this one. So Runecraft spell, Obsidian Raven, 5 PP, Gold Runecraft spell. Summon an obsessed test subject. Do this 2 times. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy follower. 7 damage. Random enemy follower. Like when I saw this, I was like, 7 damage. Yeah. What if Ernst was evolved? Yeah. What if Ernst was like 10 HP? Mm-hmm. Hit Behemoth for this. Let them suffer with damage. I mean, they don't really need. They don't really need this card though. It hits for 2 times. Hmm. Yeah, it hits 2 times, but it's like random. I don't think this is like a counter for like it's not a one-to-one counter for Caesar. Hmm. Yeah, it advances the win con. You can also of course play more like you can also play cards alongside this. You don't need to Evo, I guess, to clear the Caesar board. Vasaraga? Nah, bro, do you not know how the Vasaraga thing works? So if you play this into Vasaraga, Vasaraga dies, and then the effect continues, and then Vasaraga revives. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, yeah. Like it's a nice clear with no Evo point, I guess. But what you call it? My main question is this gonna be good enough for Rune to hop off Crystal? Now, this is like a reason why I think some power creep is fine. Not too much, of course, but some power creep is fine because like suddenly they're in a spot right now where okay, like how do we get people to hop off Crystal? They would have to nerf it, right? They would have to nerf Crystal. Because Crystal is in a spot right now where they don't lose anything. Meanwhile, everyone else loses something. Mm-hmm. So, what's the first card that they showed actually? I think these cards are like I think they revealed cards without revealing anything. Yeah, is that weird to say? Yeah, what card did I miss, guys? I think there's one card that I missed. Oh wait, they're starting. Oh shit, they're starting already. All right, ladies and gents. Okay, the intermission is officially over. We are now in the essence in the what you call it, the BO10 thingy. Oh my god. Is it too loud, guys? Holy hell. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah. I'm just using a feed from like Billy Billy. Alright. Enough stalling, boys. We are now officially in the thingy. I don't think I have a space here though. Maybe I go over here. Maybe I go over here. Cut my legs and go over here. There you go. So I don't like block anything. Mm-mm. Team DEXEL versus Team BO10 is basically Team JP Ladder Gods versus Team SNC. What is this? So Evo. Oh wait, it's not the dog. Wait, there's no tempo though. Yeah, he has no tempo cards. Ooh, that's kind of rough start for Nico. Yeah. So like the chess player doesn't have any crystals to pair with the Reeve order. Meanwhile, Nico here, yo, he doesn't he doesn't have any tempo, you know? He doesn't have any tempo at all. Mhm. So yeah. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Today, if you're just tuning in, we are covering the final. What you call it? This is going to be the final exhibition match for that the BO10 team is doing, and this is what you call it? This is a BO10 match that this is a BO10 match BO5, excuse me. Like, yeah, there's gonna be a BO5 between like 6 players, 3v3. They told me that this was gonna be like a premiere series type of thing. You get me? Yeah, it's kind of like a premiere series type of thing where they would have multiple options, multiple classes, right? First guy has three, and then like the other two has only two. When you play GP, I already played GP, dude. Sadly, I did not win. Yeah, I did not win my GP runs, guys. think I'm gonna put this over here and then put myself over here. There you go. I think they're still adjusting the volume, guys. I apologize. Just let me know if it's a little too loud. Holy hell. Yo, sanga na the volume. Alright. Yeah, the volume is actually really high. Holy. Alright, let me lower it. Hmm. This is kind of an awkward hand. This deck is actually kind of weird. It's like Evo Tempo. One fairy. One fairy, boys. Uh-oh. Wow, they literally have nothing, huh? Now we can't use that. Wait, is he actually denying the usage of the second? Is he actually denying the usage of the second? Like Stormy with that? Hmm. Pretty sure the crow will be saved here. That's for sure. Hmm. Yeah, both of them are brick, dude. You know, are you streaming today or tomorrow for a card review? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh wow, just straight raw dog here, dude. Straight up a raw dog. Not a bad burn. Still doesn't have a chess partner though. Yeah, it doesn't have a crystal partner for the Reeve Order still. So this is actually so awkward for him right now. Wait, is he gonna play a Sandalphon? No shot. No shot is playing a Sandy here. Templeless Forest versus Crystalless Rune. Yup. No crystals so far here. Hmm. He could also super evolve Cruel here if he wants to, I guess. But super evolve Cruel gets dealt with many things, and he has to use a super evolve. It's definitely kind of a weird scenario. Because if he super evolves Cruel, it also dies to Rune Portal. Hmm. I mean, he doesn't really have to evolve this. But, oh wow. Normal Evo. Really? Normal Evo. Ah. Well, that's interesting. Hmm. He could actually play Eltenyu here if he wants to. But pretty sure I'm pretty sure the what you call that thing? Behemoth is gonna be able to answer this. Where's the in-game audio? Oh wait, the in-game audio is not working for you guys. One sec. Thanks for pointing that out. There we go. Is it working now? All right. All good. Now, the reason why I didn't have the audio up earlier was because we were discussing cards. So it was a yapping session. Oh wow, he actually uses the healing one as well, huh? Not guaranteed until he uses the spell, but he burns so many cards. Yeah. Okay. Is he gonna go for the back-to-back Altenia though? I mean, it's his strongest play, that's for sure. Wow, I just realized he played Altenia, but there was no Sunday invoke yet. So it's exactly what? It's exactly 5 evolves. Oh. It's kind of nice seeing Forest again though, Mega Life. Never thought I'd cheer for an evil Forest player. United by hate. United by crystal hate. Ooh, that's a... Ooh, that kinda hurts. He doesn't have much crystals going on, so... Yeah, it doesn't have much crystals going on, so that's actually... It's actually, like, bad. Yikes. No, Stormy as well. Maybe he's gonna be forced to use Wheels United here. But can that even clear? Wheels United clears. Ooh. I think it can clear. Yeah, I think it can clear. Another one. Wait, can he clear the 10-10? Like, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. He's off by 1 mana. Yeah, it's off by 1 mana. Yeah, he's dead. He can't clear, he's just dead. Damn! He's actually just dead. That video came out? Yeah, I can check it out later. Oh, that was fast. Yeah. That was fast. Holy shit. Yo, we got beat by a dog. W Nico. Yeah, back-to-back Altenia. Oh, I just realized the dog is actually a one-off. Damn. One of dog, one of UL. 2 copies of... Damn. Wait, hold up. This deck is all spread out. 2 copies of Tanuki, actually. Typically, I see Tanuki as a one-off. Yeah, boy actually brought 2. Yeah, I mean, chess kind of loses like that though. Crystal loses to itself. In terms of like losing to itself though, I think like Crystal has the whatchamacallit. It's like one of those cases where the deck is really damn consistent, but there are situations where they actually still work. It's not really like nobody is immune to the card game moment. At least in Shadowverse. Didn't that happen to you in your SVO run? Oh, in my SVO run? In my SVO run when I played Crystal, my issue wasn't even about breaking. My issue was about my Kalgi spell rolls. My Kalgi spell rolls were horrible, dude. Which deck like would you miss the most out of this format actually? I know a lot of you guys do not like a lot of the decks in this format, but if there's like one deck that you'll miss the most, what would it be? Egg? Egg mode? No decks. Loot. Loot? Oh yeah! Loot is rotating out, but they were only meta for I mean, nah, not exactly. Like they were meta until Albert rotated, I think. Yeah, until Albert rotated out, loot was always like good. Truth? Chess is so weak, please buff. Mm-hmm. Loot. Don't worry, guys. We might be losing loot, but we're just getting it back again anyway, you know? Surely Barbaros will be an interesting, like, deck. I'll miss Egg because it has a unique way of playing the game, unlike a lot of other decks. Egg, I think, what you call it? Egg, I think is for some reason I don't really look at Egg as unique because the way I see it is more so like just a control deck. But then again, at least like there's a dynamic of heal one, deal one progression, and that feels really good. You know, heal one, deal one, and then it's a deck where you're supposed to be destroying your cards on the field in order to do effects. So yeah, it's definitely unique in that aspect. But like the way I see it is more so just kind of like crest, I guess. Yeah. Both egg and crest are interesting. You know, they're kind of like they kind of make control have a different like flavor outside of just yo, I play a card and then field gets destroyed. You know, they kind of they require setup, I guess. Like crest and egg, they both require setup. People hated fighting against it though. Yo, damn, Lian thought. She. Wait, isn't Lian thought a bird? Lian thought a bird actually. Crest was fun until someone dropped the 10 heal spell. Yeah, I mean that's why they nerfed the hell out of Benison, right? Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look. See at the next match that we have. Is this? Oh, this is Artifact. Artifact with a tiny splash of Evo. I mean, most Artifact decks are like this anyway. One of Sandalphon, two copies of the Old Man, one Lazuli, one Isaac, one Puppeteer. Yo, why is everybody just bringing one offs, huh? People love one offs, dude. Mm-hmm. Oh 07 Galmew. Wait, is that Galmew on a bikini actually? Ayo. I mean Mars, you don't need to put Mars in a bikini. It's by default, you know? Yeah, it's Summer Galmew, dude. Mars, but from the wrong side. I think if you look up official art of Mars, even in GBF, like most of the Mars art is typically her showing her backside. So that's not entirely false. Mm. Tablet nerf was the hurt to loot. Yeah, but losing Albert, I think, losing 12 damage is kind of insane, right? Because Albert wasn't just losing 12 damage, they were also losing 14 damage because they had access to Leboot James, right? Albert was just simply too damn bursty. Now, of course, like losing tablet for them was big, but it's not like they can't use it. It's just they made it so that it's 10 times harder to pull off because you were already like missing mana, missing damage, and then suddenly you remove like a tablet. Suddenly it's pretty damn hard. Dragon versus Portal. Ooh, I wonder how this will go. One copy of Kimika, two prominence roars, three willnesses. Damn. Yeah. Whenever I see three willness, I can't help but think that the guy is expecting chess. So the previous match was a dog, now it's a cat. Interesting. A dog and a cat. I always knew like DEXEL was into animals. Enhanced Albert OTK was so funny for 4 weeks. I mean, Enhanced Albert OTK was like it turned into it actually turned into somewhat like a solitaire deck. Because during that time, people weren't even playing to board check you anymore. Like, if you remember correctly, people were just setting up OTK. People were literally just setting up OTK for the most part. Do you participate in the Igni tournament? Yes, I will. I will be participating in that. Production! The pictures are wrong! Rah! Production! Production! There we go. Maybe they just like dogs, chat. Oh, Belial's playable again? I don't think Belial is ever gonna be playable in like any rotation set that has Bahamut on it. Because the moment like Belial becomes meta, right? Let's say Belial becomes meta or playable, it immediately goes into a situation where people will just play Bahamut. Are they actually using a cell phone? Are they actually using a cell phone for the feed? I literally see a battery on the upper right. Guys, you could have just like allowed me in the damn lobby, no? What is this? W phone. Yeah, W phone. Bro, you could have just like let me inside the official like game, you know? Yeah. Or maybe they could have just done something where, yo guys, this is the production assets. Just put it on your OBS, and then we'll let you inside the lobby. You know. I mean, to be fair, this is like they told me this setup was kind of like they told me this setup kind of like one day before, one or 2 days before. This isn't for no, this is not 480. I think this is 1080. Yeah, pretty sure it's 1080. It's 1080. The dog is now played. Would you ramp in this situation? But I don't think he has much plays anyway. But he could also evolve the Vorlalai if he wants to. If he ramps, does he even ramp into anything? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing much to play here. I guess at least he gets the overflow effect with the slot next turn. Also, if he top decks something good, like maybe he top decks something that makes like a top decks a 5-mana card, they can use 5-mana card with Vorlalai Evo. Oh, wow, he's actually not going to Evo at all here. I mean, it's only 1 damage on the field, so I understand. If they play... Nah. Like, ramping here, definitely like... Ramping here is the only choice here, but... There isn't really like a storm line for... There isn't really like a really good storm line here. There's no Mew. But the commission is gonna hurt. Yeah, commission is definitely gonna hurt still. 6-7 here, and then probably Gil Nelis next turn. Prominence Roar maybe? Is another thing that he can do. Ooh. No good cards, so... Is this a Brickfest? If he wants to full clear... Nah, I don't think it's worth to full clear this. Probably better to just heal the heal with the Gil Nelis here. Nothing to play. Gil Nelis slot I think is the only play that I could think of right now. There's not much. Double Gil Nelis is kind of whatever. Vorlalai. You'd probably want to evolve Vorlalai if we're gonna go Vorlalai. Yeah. 4-3 into slot is the only play here. That can. Oh wait, what did he do? Oh, he ramped actually. Wait, hold up. He actually ramped. Wait, hold up. This guy's a Giga Chat. I mean, to be fair, if he wants to play no, he can't play Kamishila here. Imari is awkward to play in this state too, because you can't really like clear your board that efficiently. Unless you're, you know, unless you're trading the 2 damage that should have gone face. Is he bluffing? No, he's playing around top deck, chat, I think. So, the reason why he ramped there is, if he ramps there, right, he could potentially top deck, I don't know. He could potentially top deck at Ernst. He can go an all-in play. It's like a bunch of things that he can do. Evolving the dog here, mayhap. Middle. Wow, he actually... Evolving the dog. Okay. I think he's expecting Galmew. Okay, Lyria here, top deck. Maybe he gets Burn Knight with this. But if he uses Burn Knight for this board though. Ooh, that's the Willness right there. Ooh, the Willness is actually gonna deny the Kamishila from dropping. Yeah, it's actually gonna deny the Kamishila from dropping. Not too bad. He can also coin the slot. Yeah, Lumiere was also really good to get, I guess. Yeah, Wilna's slot doesn't... Like, well, a slot forces him to not drop the Kamishila here. Yeah, I can't really risk not trading this, no? If Amano doesn't trade this, then like he's literally just, you know, nah, there's no way. Ooh, wait, Mew super evolve after transforming the Vilnas though. Wow, that's a really strong top deck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can even play one of the things. It's a full clear no matter what. Now he has to... Ooh, this hand sucks. Vorlalai here? Oh my goodness. Super evolved Vorlalai. Because Gilnelis cannot kill. Gilnelis cannot kill the thing. So... Oh my, is he just gonna spam this actually? Holy hell. Okay, so he's playing around potentially 10 damage. So he actually has to use the last one too. He has to use everything. Because if he doesn't, he dies to super evolved Scarlet. No. Scarlet, yeah. Scarlet is 9. He has to. Uh-oh. I mean, what's the reason to hold it though? He kinda has to. Dried Sen? Yeah. Dude, ever since that Dried Sen skin came, I actually like kept like thinking, yo, Dried Sen? You know? Dried Sen? Scarlet? Kamishila Sivo here, most likely. He can't play Ernst and Gilnelis in the same turn, so I don't know how he gets out of this now. Even if he plays a Burn Knight, still losing. Yeah, it's still losing if he plays a Burn Knight. No, Burn Knight and then he plays what? He plays the hand holding. It's a checkmate already. It's a quick 2-0, dude. Yeah, I don't think there's a scenario. Oh, there is a top deck that could potentially save him. Maybe it's Gilnelis super evolved and then he gets Prominence Roar. Ooh, Wilnas. Nah. Wilnas doesn't do it, sadly. Yeah. Yeah. That is GG. Most likely. Most likely GG. One now. Dude, the dog wins and the cat loses, dude. W dog. I'm just saying, man. Sagatsumatsu top deck could have saved. Oh yeah, Sagatsumatsu top deck could have healed him out of the range actually, because the evil it would have been a super evil. Gilnelis. I mean, he dies to both storms, sadly. Yeah. Owarida, as they say. Mm-hmm. The matchup of do you have the card or you don't? Well, that's 1-1, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure this matchup is just Giga Artifact favored. Mm-hmm. We've seen that a million times. Tournaments and also in your pubs. By the way, guys, with that said, speaking of Portal, since Portal is probably most likely not going to get a competitive type of deck for next set, which Portal deck do you think will be? Yeah, wait, they lose Egg and they don't get like a competitive deck archetype in this set? What would they use then? Are they actually just gonna be Artifact and Evo? Yeah. They lose nothing from Artie? Yeah, but like, are they actually just stuck playing Artifact and Evo then? Did we say that last month? No? How could we say that last month when we didn't even know what decks are printed? Deadass. What? Did I say that I predicted that they're gonna print a Highlander deck? Because if we're basing it off like SB1, it would have been an enhanced deck. The fuck are we talking about? And they'll also lose they'll lose Guild Nillies, but it's not like they're gonna, yeah. Yeah, Portal is just Artifact now then. Yeah.
와, 이걸 팔면
에요?
술을 몇 트럭은 사겠는걸?
Lost Plushie got a subby. Allo Big Dog, just dropping by.
Ayo, Big Dog! What up, Plushie? Thanks so much for the 20 months, homie. Appreciate it. Oh, back, man. Hope you are having a nice day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing is, they lose Egg and they get Highlander. Highlander is no way going to be a competitive deck because of the consistency issues. So they're just stuck playing Artifact. And the funny part is, even if they're stuck playing Artifact, that's not even bad for them, I think, in a competitive aspect, because they have a lot of ways to, you know, they can thrive in a board-based environment. They can thrive in a face rush environment. I guess the only environment that they cannot thrive in is probably an environment where there's a lot of healing, but we are losing Guild and Lease. You get me? Dude, if Highlander actually ends up being like better than Artifact, I'll be surprised. I will be so surprised if Highlander ends up being better than Artifact, bro. There is no way in hell that's gonna happen, man. But hey, I'm open. Dude, this is one of those things that I wish I was wrong. You know? W Gildaria. Who's that dog on the left? Yeah. Not my dragon. No worries, you're wrong most of the time. Okay, Mr. Evo Haven is going to be bad. Olivia's gonna be shit card. Okay, I know every single one of you. I know. Oh, Bahamut is never gonna be used in Sword. Yeah. I know who you are. I know who you guys are. Huh? A lot of you guys say this yapping bullshit about, yo, I'm gonna say something that's only correct for the first few weeks because I want to be correct at the moment. In the future, no, though. Right? In the future, no. When the meta settles, no. Nah. And when the meta settled, well, just saying, man. This stream remembers everything. Hey, dude. When you're spiteful about something, you remember everything. Who runs Baha? Control Sword. Control Sword runs Baha. One off for the most part. I'm just like reminding you guys. Also, who runs Baha Chess? Wait, what? Yeah, Baha like Crystal. Crystal runs Baha, no? Evo Haven was literally used by every single Twilight Knight member on SVO. And most of them qualified. On prelim 3. Are we just whipping? Are we just like saying shit without like without backing it up now? Where is the receipts? I have data to back up my take. Actually, wow, egg actually. Ooh, one Bob's actually. Oh, this is the non-Chaos Legion version. Yeah, there was actually like a lot of discussions I had with people. I think Sai, I talked to Visa, I talked to like Sleepin about this thingy. Because the egg version that I preferred playing in my SVO run was actually the Chaos Legion version. Because the Chaos Legion version run 3 copies of the what you call that? I really like the what do you call this thing? The enhance the accelerate 4 card. Yeah, her name is so forgettable for some reason for me. I keep like not remembering her name. The what that goes arigato ta 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 ta. Because I kind of expected a lot of sword, and that card is really good into sword. Can clear like any ordinance. Yeah, ordinance. Ludicrous ordinance. Yeah. The reasoning for them preferring this version over the Chaos Legion one was, of course, if you play Imari, you can get into situations where the fanfare of Imari doesn't give you a low cost spell, which is fair, you know.
特別な時間をあなたとちゃちゃっと終わらせよっか。
Yo! She looks very cute. She has twin tails. Twin tails equals cute. Alright, guys.
私浮かれてます。
Very buoyant. Alright, guys. Since I'm a sword main, I have to root for the sword player. Alright?
なんと
Nanto. I have to root for the sword player, guys. Not biased. It's just the nature of the sword main. Okay, coining on turn 1 literally is just saying that, yo, I have Gildaria on 4. No UD for Ayas here. Uh-oh. Yeah. No UD for Ayas. He does have a really good mid game. Really good mid game with like what? Lishena, Ordinance. This pressure is gonna be a little bit annoying though. Maybe he actually plays Imari here on curve. Gets rid of maybe Scarlet here. I wonder what he gets rid of here. Yeah, it is the Scarlet. Joe's another egg though. Ooh. I mean, eggs are nice, but I don't think they're gonna... Yeah, I don't think they're gonna wait, dude. Ooh, another card that they probably won't use. At least it gets a value trade now. So probably like evolve Gildaria here. Or would you actually play Gildaria? You could also play sharp-eared Evo if you want to have a stronger turn 5, because because you have a Gildaria plus one soldier on turn 5. Weaker board into Lishen, if you go that route.
劇場
So
を
it's
伏せ
just,
激鉄を起こせ
yeah.
アルベスのやりよ
He can't AoE anyway with the 5 mana card, guys.
作戦合流せよ
Yeah, there's no 0 cost card for him to use. It's only turn 6 you can AoE.
壊れました
1-1 into 2-1 or all face? Question mark? I'd go all face here. Yeah.
悲しみを立ってみせる
Wow, really?
負けてないの
What's the point of that actually? That's interesting. To be fair, winning advantage already. Maybe playing around Puppet? Yeah, maybe it's playing around Puppet.
あなたへ届けます
Could be the case.
僕以外まだ足りない
There is Puppet here.
ご送信
Ooh, 2-2-2 stick. That's gonna hurt.
傾いた
So it ended up being no damage loss anyway. So you should just go wide here. Probably sharp-eared. +1.
詭弁を書き切る作戦開始
Wow, also gets the
状況確
the
認
bonus soldier here. Rally 10 activated.
作戦開始全力で
Then the evolve here. Really, really good
戦律と
into the Mogiaga
結
Regai.
構
Because that means the first spell doesn't just kill the thing. Kill the soldier. If he draws the third egg spell here, he just loses. Straight up. He literally just loses. He needs to draw a 1-cost spell here, no matter what. Does he take that risk? He could also play Gilnelis. But, yeah. Because right now, the situation is, if he draws an egg spell, he dies. But the odds of egg spell is low. And even if he does the... Yeah.
歌にはこの吹雪
Okay, he's fine. He has to evolve though. He has to evolve just to clear the 4-4.
ついてきな盛り上がれ
はい
Mogiagri!
任
Oh
せて
my
くだ
god,
さい
it's lagging. Sorry about that, guys.
思いっきり
Our feed is
散らしまくる
our feed is going sky somewhat. Caesar here with no eggs and no Imari to be seen. Kind of rough. Oh wow, he's not playing
隊長
Caesar actually. Yeah, she's not playing Caesar at all.
結構
Ooh, super evolving
恐れは悲しみを
the Knight here. Okay, Coin Mars play.
テンポ上げる
Yeah, it looks like a Coin Mars play here. Doesn't really need to Caesar at all, actually. Why hand check when you can just end the game one turn earlier, right? Makes perfect sense. He can clear... What? He can't fully clear is the issue. Then the healing is gonna be worth what?
天地は
5?
私の命だ
This is literally just enough damage.
確定し
Yeah.
まだ足りないまだ足りない
Yeah. It's exact lethal. Wow, well played, bro.
神の背プレ
It's exact lethal for the Mars.
そうだね楽しみにしておくよ
He's just dead. 07.
切りつくような戦場
So trade 1 into Super Evo.
任せてください
Well played.
アルベスのやりよ燃え尽きるまで戦場
悲しみを
へ
立ってみせる
焼けろヘトヘトです
Funny how like that match could have gone way differently if he had like a 2-drop. Dude, this lineup actually is 2 Seophons. 1 Noel. Wow, this is like the aggro type then, no? Bad hand from Egg. I wouldn't say it's the worst hand. I think it was more so sword high rolling, no? So sword had the coin start because they have Gildaria and the Mulligan. So that's like one things that went well for them. They went second, and Egg didn't draw 2-drop. If they drew a 2-drop, they were fine. Egg 1 was fine. Dude, they literally had Ordinance and Lishena. They had Ordinance going first. They had Lishena on curve, and they also had board clear options. The issue was more so they never had like a play until turn 4. Their hands was fine. They just didn't have a proactive play until turn 4. So an example of a card or two that they could have had was Puppeteer, or maybe free running. Yeah, free running also would have helped a lot. UD would have helped a lot. You get me? And we all know the moment you get to stabilize as Egg versus Sword, it's kind of like unwinnable for them. Alright, so we have battle number 4. And the selection that Team BO10 team has is Forest, Abyss, Havencraft, and Dragon. For Team DEXEL, we have Rune, Haven. Wait, no Rune for... Wait, hold up. Oh, it's because like they already won with it. Yeah, okay, yeah. They already won with it. So these are the only crafts that are left. They have to win. What do you choose here, though? I mean, for the DEXEL team, you choose Rune, right? So, what would you pick into Rune? Forest? Dragon? Yeah. I don't think you pick Haven into it, do you? Yeah. What's the rule here, sir? So, it's like the Premier... it's the Premier Series format where... there's like 3 people. 3 people piloting. And then they would have a deck choice. They would have like deck choices. First guy has 3 choices, second guy has 2, last guy has 2, and then all of the crafts, all of the decks that were not chosen will be put into a pool for battle 4, battle 5. Right? So after they play those initial games, battle 4 is going to be like them choosing from one of these 4 decks that they haven't chosen yet, and then same case for the other side. So most likely Team DEXEL, I assume they're gonna play Rune. Does they haven't run with Rune yet? Oh, Mode Abyss? No shot. No shot, right? No shot. No shot. Bro. No shot they're whipping that out. It's BO10. No. The BO10 team is the SNC team. The DEXEL team is like the top players. Ladder players. If I remember correctly. The SNC team is the BO10 people. From CN. Dude, what if Mode wins though? Okay. You know? Every single time you see somebody winning on Mode, right? Here's the problem I have with Mode, right? Every single time I see somebody win with it, you're like, yo, Mode looks legit, bro. You know? And then and then you play it, and then you're like, shit, how do they win with this? Jesus Christ. The forest deck is, I'm pretty sure Evo Tempo. Unless I'm tripping.
主要就没练后边就要打中速梦这个版本，
IO?
没见过。
What are they saying? Any translators?
山姆说很好打。
Oh wait, they're coming. They're
今
coming.
天会打完，就是不管级别几会把5把打完。
Yeah,
是
they're
的，是
coming.
的，是的。
They're
龙
coming,
来，
guys. We get to hear their comms.
龙糊了就
But
谁
they
了？
don't
你不
speak
是？
Chinese.
我说对面就算上手法，也不一定打得赢龙娘啊。龙娘是带3张火龙的，未必猎他啊。
不，他也很能解，好吧？他俩伪丈夫以虚
哎呀
虚伪，
他就已经
发出的，
拼得眼，拼得赢你吗？对
Yo,
不对？
guys.
对，
合理啊。
跟猎猪那把那样的
I
手
think I
牌，
hear it.
龙就
对啊，
赢了。
直接就
对，
抽
龙就
了，
好好
They're playing
随
mode.
便打他，龙娘加油，相
好
信你啊。
抽。
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah, they're playing mode, guys. Yeah. They're playing mode. Trust. I don't speak Chinese. They're playing mode. Yeah. Real. So the next one is gonna be coming in Japanese, right? Are we gonna hear their comms in Japanese actually? I wanna hear that. People get comms for card games? Bro, like didn't you guys play the 3v3? In the SVO 3v3? There's no way you guys weren't coming, dude. Bro, me, Alejandro, and Kaname were like in the call we were in the call and we were talking about like how like, yo, dude, I'm getting fucked by this guy. Like, he's high rolling me. What the hell? When we were practicing, bro. Like, we were practicing. Holy hell. Like, dude, the comps are so fucking funny, dude. It was just like, yo, dude. I'm playing Ilabrita. I'm playing Ilabrita against this guy. Like, Ilabrita just 1v5's the enhanced sword player. Holy. I actually really like tournaments like that. I don't know. Yeah. Tournaments where there's teams and all that. I know 1v1 is the premier. It should be the focus, right? But once in a while having a team with you just makes it funnier. The only downside I think with competing in a team, I guess, is like there's always gonna be that scenario where one guy underperforms and brings the team down. Either that or the deck that guy was tasked to is just dog shit. You get me? Like let's say like there's 3 meta decks. Maybe there's 2 meta decks, right? And then you're assigned to be the non-meta guy. And then like you guys decided, okay, we play this deck, and then that deck just perma loses. You get me? Something like that. Oh, where the hell?
はい。
Oh, it's a Japanese team, guys.
と、
Yeah.
あ、チームディスカッションタイムってことか、今か。
What are they saying? Dude, the dog and the cat are communicating, guys.
はい。
Ayo?
ま
The dog and the cat are communicating. What will they speak?
あ、相手モードっぽいけど、まあ、ロイヤルで、
Ayo?
まあ、俺たちいないよな、全くウィッチ投げれなくて。
Did they
ま
actually
あ、こ
just
こでウィ
wake
ッチ
up?
投げると、まあ、
アメビで GG で、
ビショップで積むから、
Oh, guys,
まあ、
Haven. I hear Haven.
そうね、ウィッチの卓はなくて、まあ、
I hear
まあ
Haven,
モード
guys.
一点読みするならナイトメアでもいいけど、別にドラゴン
Okay.
ありえそうではあるから、
They're thinking about the mode.
なんか総
Yo,
合的に見る
guys.
とロイヤ
They're
ル
thinking
で、
about the mode.
モード
I
だっ
hear
たら
it.
モードの出来パワーの低さで
Are they
そう
actually
ね。
scared of mode?
勝つの
美少
方が現実的な気がするな。
美少的なみにどうなの美少は。
ビショはモメアには勝たない。
あ、じゃあ
あ
ダメだ。
ダメだ?
団
Yeah.
結で積むからね、普通に。
まあ、ロイヤルが一番ぶち壊せそうだよな。何来ても。
Oh, Royal Ichiban is what I heard. Something Royal. Royal is sword, by the way.
壊すなら、ロイヤルっぽくて、まあ、ここで勝てば、まあ、ウィッチで勝てるでしょうだよな。
うん。
Which is Runecraft.
まあ、
So
それが
that's
一番良さ
Crystal.
そうだな。
I mean,
ま
if
あ、
you were
消
in
去
this
法
in
で
their spot
ロイヤ
chat,
ル。
what would you pick
うん。
here? Haven,
天野さんのリストってどんな感じだったっけ？
Sword Rune?
めっちゃ前寄せっすね。
前の方が勝つと思うな、モードメは。
それはそう。
Are they actually scared of mode?
で
Oh
もちょっと
wait,
熱いか。
yeah, they're actually scared of mode. What?
まあ、普通に勝てるときは勝てそう。
No shot.
僕
shot they're
も
scared of
シン
mode.
プルに相手のモードの頑張って貯めるのと、回復がそこまで両立しないから。
Oh wait, they're not planning to play Rune this. Okay, okay.
竹積みターンまでだよな、多分。竹積みターンにモード全部溜まってるかどうかが、もう全てのキーする。
Where
竹
the
積
hell
み
is that
がもう
capo
両
guy?
方で使えたらもう GG だと思う。
まあまあ、そううまくはいかないからね。
そうね。
You know
ま
what's
あ
the
相
funny
手の
part?
ロイヤルも上振れたし、こっちのロイヤルも上振れてくれるだろうの気持ち。
I could have gotten a Japanese and Chinese translator with me right now if I knew this was gonna happen. They didn't tell me this was gonna happen. I wish they told me because I literally know a Japanese and Chinese translator.
はい、来てます。
I actually, then if they told me that was gonna happen, I legit would have had a Japanese and Chinese translator with me right now. They're literally awake and available right now. But I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. So, okay, so based on what I think they talked about is they think they can just win whatever matchup on round 5 since they'll be using the crystal deck on round 5. So they were thinking about picking Haven Sword or like the Abyss deck. You get me? I think that's what they were talking about. Nero is Asian but don't speak JP or CN. I'm sorry, man. I'm like if it was a gacha game, I'm literally the 2-star, you know? I'm the like if you were if like Asians were a gacha game, I'm literally the 2-star, dude. I'm Filipino, man. Right? Like typically you'd roll for the JP guy or the CN or Korean guy, man. You roll the Filipino. It is what it is. Not one. I mean, I gotta be proud of my country somehow, right? Somewhat, right? It's okay, Kuya. We still love your effort. I actually have some Chinese blood, but when my relatives told me to learn the language, I was like, I'm too busy playing video games. And they're like, eh? So I never really learned Chinese. I mean, they told me Chinese was good to learn when I was a kid because I would have more connections for work. And I was like, but I want to play video game. And there you have it, you know? Don't do what I did. Just learn the languages, guys. Just learn the languages, guys. All right? If like Chinese blood, yeah, my surname is literally Chinese. My IRL surname is literally Chinese. But I never really learned the language. I think like it's my father's side type shit. I always have 9 euros in my 10 pool. Bro, there's no way you're calling the fucking Wow, you have a father? Yes, I have a father. I also have a mother. I have the entire package, guys. The not born in the first world country but privileged to have a family package. I'll take that. You weren't AI after all. Doesn't AI have parents too? Isn't that like their creators, you know? Alright, wow, aggro sword. Now this is actually aggro sword straight up. 3 quick bladers? Holy hell. 2 centaurs? 3 quick bladers. Damn! I'm just saying, if I'm in a money match against somebody, I do not want to fight this guy. 2 stars don't have backstory, stop lying. Have you played FGO? Have you ever played FGO? You can't tell me 2 stars don't have backstories, man. There's a good reason why people like use crowns on some characters that are low rarity. Remember, guys, gacha games existed before Hoyoverse. Okay, Ankh. Arc Knights? Yeah, Arc Knights also. Oh, wow, I actually want to play Arc Knights, guys. Arc Knights, holy Ankh. Bro, you cannot call me Ankh over Arc Knights, man. Arc Knights is just a good game. Arc Knights is literally just a good game, dude. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to play the co-op mode, the co-op TFT Arc Knights mode, it's live right now. Yeah. So if you like, it's a game. It's an event where you don't even need to have characters for it. So if you want to like have fun with friends, it's actually like going on right now in Arc Knights, and also they have a PC client now. GBF Ankh. Yeah, I also play GBF, but let's just say that I didn't. I'm not an old. I'm not an OG player in GBF, dude. Epic 7. I play Epic 7 too, yeah. Summer event going on right now, Epic Dash. If you want to pick up Epic 7, during the Epic Dash is the perfect time to pick up Epic 7. But enough of that gacha talk. Wow! Amano versus, how do I pronounce her name? She's so cute. I like her, dude. The more I look at her model, the more I get intrigued. Maybe I'm just into twin tails after all. Dragon versus sword. Okay, okay. Alright, guys. What will she keep? Wow, she kept Wilness! Oh my god! She's the one, guys! She's the one! She kept Wilness in the mulligan! She only has destructive thoughts in that head. She's the one. Oh my god. Please introduce her to me. She will not fix you whatsoever. She will whip out the Wilness. You're supposed to do with such a hand. Okay, nerd. Keep yapping, man. Okay, what do you play here into the Bane, though? Do you actually play the 2-1 or do you actually tempo? Because you can tempo the, like, you can tempo the Ymetra spell, but it feels so bad. No? Probably just 2-1. Needs a strong turn 5. Ramp. Does he trade? Yeah, she trades. Then probably Zoe. Zoe into Wilness, right? Needs to apply as much pressure. Yeah, she needs to apply as much pressure as, like, Amano needs to apply as much pressure as he can here. Liaison is the obvious choice here. But you don't really have a good turn. You don't really have a Gildaria. If you have a Gildaria, I would actually argue maybe like coin out the knight. But no Gildaria. So this is just gonna be a Zoe into Wilness, right? And then from there it's just a check on whether or not you have the answer. Ooh. Uh-oh. Bunny Baron, yeah, Bunny Baron can deal with Willness.
世界の敵を共に滅そう
But it's still kinda ooh. Guys, I think this might be a Willness world. This might be a Willness world, guys. I don't know. This is not looking good. She's about to shove it in. Uh-oh. Oh no. I have seen this scenario way too many times. Yeah. Dude, now that I think about it, guys, when the GBF set rotates out, there's so many iconic cards that get out, you know? Sandalphon gets out, Wilnas gets out, you know? Like, Zoe also gets out. Damn, bro.
悲しみを断ち切る悲しみを断ち切る悔いはない
Periel gets out.
刻まれないようにね
平和を勝ち取る
Ooh, is he gonna trade the 1-1? I think he's gonna trade the 1-1, no?
悲しみを断ち切る
Yeah, 1-1 trade.
破れたのか
And then Wilnas here. Uh-oh. No more, yeah, no more Espada Galaxia.
三剣
Oh no!
ここにあり
Oh no!
止めてみなさい
He's here!
カナへの力がいるよ
Nah! Nah! Yo! Yo, guys, it's over. It's over, dude.
同僚
It's over. What does he do, bro?
悔いはない
What do you do? He's looking at it, boys. Yo, what do you do? He's looking at the Wilnas right now. Bro, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Okay, maybe... Nah, there's not enough face damage to do that line. Maybe Ward? But if he plays Ward here, it's just simple as a Lumior, no?
息ぴったりだ
平和を勝ち取る
Yeah, it's just a Lumior. Ah. Ah. Nah.
どんな悲しみを断ち切る
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's game. That has to be game. That's game. Dude. That's super game. I don't know. I mean, she has to discard too, but that's not even an issue right now. What does she discard here? Maybe Zoe plus the other Lumior, and then she plays Bernite next turn. I mean, slot? No, right? I don't think you want to discard Bernite, no? Yeah, I don't think you want to discard Bernite.
キンキンけんなそうやってなるんだ
悔いはない
Yeah, I see. See? I told you she was the one. We even did the same lines. W. SNC! 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 Yeah, that's game. I think once in my life I was cheering for a Dragon Wilderness line. Mm-hmm. 07, bro.
ひれ伏しな
Budding Baron doesn't even fix this. Budding Baron? Yeah. Like, Budding Baron doesn't even, like, fix that scenario right there, I think. Because, like, they just die to Sagatsumatsu next turn. So even if we top deck an answer to the Wilnas, like, the damage was already done. You get me? The damage was already done, dude. The moment Wilness gets to touch your face in that matchup, it's over. Yep. Yeah, ×3 Wilness, man. I'm just saying, dude. Like, you don't have to play fair, I guess, right? Why play fair? When you can play ×3 Wilness. Dude, whenever I see Wilness, I get reminded of Gandagoza for some reason. Did you guys play Shadowverse 1? Remember Gandagoza? Like, that card made my blood boil. Holy hell, that card actually made my blood boil. No? Oh, Karibo. Basically, that card is like a rush card, and after it's a rush card, but it hits your face. Yeah. I'll whip it out actually. One sec. Let me find it real quick. I'll whip it out, don't worry. Know what this? Guys, you guys think that like we have you guys probably think that Dragon what like that's why I'm so curious when people are wonder, yo, why do people dislike fighting Dragon? And like I'm like, bro, like even if you played SV1, there's cards that look like this. Look at this. Hello? Look at this. Guys? Now,
在解说席看你呢。
该请力神上身了。力神大力跟我说他还有60%的局可以6费做完任务。
哦，我们
they're coming, they're coming.
平老总结一下。
Oh, I heard her.
应该
Chat.
就上
She
手法
says
了吧？
she's
所以
just gonna
我
gap
们
them.
互不知道上不了，
哎呦，
那就妖和梦里挑一个。魔师梦打手
那
法的劣势应该比
she
妖
would like, yo, I
要
went to
低一些
0.
吧
Just let
妖
me
的话
gap
得指
them.
望对面抽不到伪丈夫，
She can't play anymore. Ah, shit.
嗯
My bad.
所以我们上魔师梦吧。
嗯，
Damn.
不可能手法压着不出嘛。
魔师梦其实最好是后手，最好发个后
She
手。他
can't
优
play
势比较大
anymore? Okay, I'm cheering for DEXEL
而
team now.
且对
魔师
上手
梦打
法
别的也
话，
就如果他真不上手法，魔师梦打别的也 OK 啊。
Unless they play Mode Abyss.
嗯，
If they
现
play
在
Mode Abyss,
是
maybe.
中速梦和那个
What?
中速梦和奥义
奥义
教
教
还有手
嗯
法，但是我觉得以手法的强度肯定会上一局手法的，而且
那如果
不上
对面
了
如果觉得已经赢就大比分赢不了了，想展示一下自己的得意卡组的话，也没关系，就是魔师梦打中速梦和奥义教也是优势。
也还可以。
确实，而且朱哥自己玩手法的，就是应该在手法对面也会要好一点。
但是其实手法这个卡组你也不好猜对面有啥。
确实，谁能想到第一局我们连个小手都没有呢？谁又能想到呢？
哎，大概率发生小概率事件了，没办法。
啊，你没办法，他也会没办法的。
OK。
他们说要什么我来点，我帮你要，大声说我帮你点一下。
Mode versus Crystal? I think they might.
讨论完毕。
对。
讨论完毕。
另外2套卡组确实没办法打手法，上不了。
你好，你好的 partner. Something Mode Abyss.
好的
Please.
陆哥一定赢。
OK， 随便念，随便念。
They won before already, no?
你一把回来。
会赢的，
加油
会赢的。
冒烟， 头顶冒烟是因
还
为
真是，
在思考。
第一把朱哥没说随便赢就输了，就后面都说随便赢就都赢了。
确实，还得说随便
还
赢。
真是随便赢啊！
啊，
后手来个后手，
来个后手。
直接给我发一个后手，然后6费做完任务，7费开始。
Force was
7
next
费
up.
开始。
团结者连打。
OK。
然后7费团结者，8费团结者，9费直接出那个什么巴哈，把这篇文章
Baha! Oh, guys, it's mode. It's mode. Yeah, mode. Come on, whip out the mode. Oh, no, you're right. They could have played Forest. Wait, why did they not play Forest then? Forest is better into Rune, no? Or is it actually mode? No shot. Wait, are they actually playing mode? Oh, hell nah. Are they actually playing mode? Super Idol de Sharon Domini that yen. Alright, I wanna hear the Japanese now. Even though I don't understand. Dragon versus Sword wasn't BO3. Nope. I literally told you guys, they're choosing one deck out of the remaining. Yeah.
はい。
The dog. Ayo.
マッシュで。
まあウィッチ。まあウィッチだよね。
まあ、あいつに
Yeah,
つけてるから、
yeah,
ウィッチに
which
一番
yeah,
やる
they're
のは
definitely
何なんだ
playing chess.
モードが来んのか
エルフじゃないの
Guys, I like how they started the conversation of we're gonna pick Crystal, right? Yeah, Crystal, right?
いや、怖えな。
There's no discussion. Yeah, that's it.
絶
End
対
the
ミルクミ
meeting,
ス鏡
man.
してくれよ
End。the meeting. We're picking Crystal, right? Yeah, Crystal. Crystal Psycho.
気象が2なんだね。
まあ、ウィッチね。ウィッチね
エル。フのリスト見とくか。
何が抜けてるこれ。
What are we talking about?
あ、シトラスが減って、シトラスの枠が必勝になってんだ。
What if they don't play
手
Crystal?
出しだからちょっと嬉しいみたいな話をしたんだ、昨日。
あ、で、あれか。ゆえそしが2で、タヌキが1なんだ。
なるほど。
まあ、雰囲気は無視で。
あ、ルリアが3なんだ。
まあ、マッシュ目線で一番強い水鏡の出方は、ルフレ、
まあ、
ルリアか。
リアリア
まあ、いや、言うてティアが一番嫌かも。
まあ、普通に超えられるから。
There's no in hell they aren't picking
イブや
Crystal.
ばいよな。
まあ、それ言うと別に水鏡を打たれること自体が嫌ではあるな。
まあ、そうね。まあ、弥勒水鏡は、まあ、
Oh, are they thinking about the Forest matchup? Oh, wait, yeah, that's the reason why they mentioned Lyria. They're thinking of the Forest matchup.
まあ、異常符で対したときに、イブが手元に加わってるティアがだるいな。
Yeah, they're actually thinking about it.
あとなんか、クルル超進化の横にイブくっついたりとかね。結構嫌で。
クル超、まあ、ルンリ中入ってるっけニコさん。
ルンリ中は入ってる。
W ドッグ。
今入れてるはずだけど、多分。
まあ、ルンリ中行きたいよね。クルル超だったら。超じゃなかったら先にチーム長したいね。オルテニア怖すぎて。
How do you know they're just gooning to her?
かなりエルフ外に進んでるけど大丈夫かな。
they're just gooning to the forest cards. Yeah. Good point, actually. They finished the meeting on the first sentence. You're right. Yeah. The moment I heard the word
モード
witch.
で抗えるっつっても結構要求高いからね。
Oh yeah, they don't have Bahamut and Olivia actually. Ooh, wait. Mode is actually not bad. No, mode is not bad here, chat. Mode is not bad because they don't have Bahamut. Like the Congregant turn is really strong. I actually think mode is good here. This particular crystal list is kind of weaker to that. To the board check on turn 6 to 8. Oh! Alright guys, shall we rip out the gamba for battle 5? Who do you think will win? Team BO10 or Team DEXEL? I mean, if personally, I'll only like cheer for Team BO10 if they're mode. The dog will pilot the chess deck. The dog will pilot the chess deck, dude. That's for sure. It's mode. Oh, it's mode versus. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely cheering for that then. Hell yeah. I'm definitely cheering for mode then, dude. Oh, W mode! W mode! One Lulumi? Wait, are they crazy? One Lulumi? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Huh? One? Huh? 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 Yeah, they pick chess. They pick rune. Dude, W art, by the way. Yeah. I'm really happy that they're using like their own artists for this. For the visuals and all that, you know, instead of just using, they could have just used the official arts, but they're like, you know, nah, we're gonna use like our own artist's art. Yeah. I love that about the BO10 team. I love that about the BO10 team, dude. Like the way they do production is like very, it feels very, what you call it? What's that? It feels homey, something like that. It feels very homey, very comfy. All right, guys. Mode Abyss! Mode Abyss! China #1! Rah! Minus 20 to anybody that doubted my mode. Mode doubters. We know where you live. Nero wants 10,000 social credits. Yo, I'm farming social credits today, man. It is what it is. We're farming social credits today. Communist mode? What's Crystal then? Yeah, what's Crystal then? Yo! There you have it, boys. They actually win with Mode Abyss. I love to see that. There we go. Ooh, good start from Nico though. Okay, as a mode player, having the amulet is good juju, right? Maybe you keep the congregant actually. Personally, I'd like to keep the congregant, but like Shamnacha is more priority. I think like most of the times I beat Crystal with mode, based on my experience, was when I had Congregant. It's just a really strong hand check. You have 3 copies of Congregant? That's true. You can just dig through it, right? Coin here, Mayhap. Yes, sir. Wow, the 1 copy of Lulumi. The 1 copy of Lulumi. Now, this is the reason why these people are pro players, guys. They simply just draw the right card at the right time. Right? They don't need to, like, need to times 3 this. They're just that good at the game. You know? There's a good reason why we are stuck playing pubs, yapping like continuously to each other. They don't play around those rules, guys. They simply just get the damn cards. We are just mere mortals. Okay, what does he do here? The Mayhap, he... Joe? Ooh, no Shamnacha though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No Shamnacha. One of the 2 behemoths, by the way. Yeah, meanwhile, Nico only has 2 behemoths in the deck, and then he draws one of them. Which is really important for the Kongregan turn if, like, Mode gets it. I actually wonder if he's gonna try to steal a card here. Like, he might be able to steal a follower tutor. A follower tutor is perfect. If he gets like screaming and loading here, it's actually really good. Just play Shin. Ah, Mabushi! Oh my god, the Shamnacha! I love what I see right now from Mode. I like what I see right now. Just need to draw the Kongregan. Ah, Mabushi! Okay. Wheels United has been drawn. Probably a Shimmy plus Reeve order here for Nico. Not a bad start for both players, actually. Oh my god, nah. He has the outskin of Wahoo. Okay, I love me some Urias, but Wahoo is Wahoo though. Alright? Like, if you can make Urias say Wahoo, maybe I'll get this skin. But he doesn't say Wahoo. Team Wahoo. Not gonna lie, there's not a lot of bad turns to do here. Can probably go for jaw for damage. Or, ooh, let's go for... Ooh, follower and refund? Interesting. Okay. It's not the worst in the world. Bahamut though. Yeah, only 4 modes so far. He drew a follower probably expecting one of the evolved targets, but he got a Bahamut instead. Animated Bahamut as well, by the way. Probably just Eld Crystal here, then face is what I would imagine. If he wants to tutor here, he'd have to risk. Interesting. Let him go up the Wheels United here in order to tutor. He doesn't want to take the risk. So there is, yeah, like there was a chance that he won't get the shimmy here. So it's better to hold off. Pretty sure. Oh no, he already played the shimmy. That's his last shimmy, guys. Yeah. So he has everything already. He has everything already. No Shamnacha yet. Congregant has been drawn now. So this has to be like the turn where he starts juicing up this Calgis. Probably Eld Crystal here now. There's nothing much to be played here. 2 behemoths in hand, by the way. Yeah. What card is best to steal? If I were Crystal here, I'd probably want to steal like the tutor, but he doesn't need tutors anymore. You know? Yo guys, look, turn 6, I have every single card that I need for my deck to function. You know? Know that. Every single card that he needs to win is already in the hand. Before turn 6. That's crazy. Does he play Congregant here? Congregant here pushes the mode by 2. Or maybe he could play... he could also play like... whatchamacallit? Valneric? But it only pushes the mode by 1. Also, if he coins here, that means the Bahamut gets delayed. Still Baha? Still Baha's kind of whatever. He has 2 behemoths already. So Nico already has like enough tools to deal with whatever board state. At least during the important parts, yeah. Ooh, actually going for Super Evolve? Super Evolve, right? Oh wow, normal Evo. Okay. Yeah, the coin is gone, but he does have a Shamnacha usage. He does have a Shamnacha Congregant turn. I do think maybe he could have done Congregant here just so he doesn't lose the coin, because he could have done Congregant into like a Congregant into Valneric, which would have also given him Storm option, or maybe just straight up like a Congregant here into something else on turn 7 and then coin Bahamut on turn 8, because Nico only has 1 shimmy, right? Wow, a Shamnacha? Ooh, he knows, bro. Wait, Shamnacha... Nah, he's forced to super evolve Shibi here no matter what. He's literally just forced to. This is not a full clear, but not much pressure is gonna get applied here. Yeah, not much pressure. Wheels United. Congregant. He can't really Congregant Evo here. It feels like a waste. But he can do it in a sense that he uses it to activate the Shamnacha. Could also play what? Yeah, it's weird. If he plays Congregant here, it's kind of weak. Maybe it forces out the Behemoth. Ooh, 9/9. Interesting. I mean, it's guaranteed to be cleared. Maybe he plays Behemoth plus the Kalge, but it's kind of weak. Yeah, it's kind of weak. Interesting. Could imagine it's a Behemoth Evo, but I don't know what he wants. Yeah, he nuked one of his Behemoths, dude. That's interesting. He nuked one of the Behemoths over Shamnacha. Yeah. He nuked one of his Behemoths in favor of Shamnacha. Huh? Interesting. There's no more super vote for mode. Yeah, there's no more Congregant turn, but I just find it like interesting. The Reef Order is useful for going for OTK line. Or at least like, yeah. Storm lines, you know? Is he gonna evolve this bat actually? Wheels United mayhap? Would you evolve this bat? I would. Okay. Evolve bat. Hit with bat. +1. Oh. Okay. Bahamut next turn. Probably. Nico needs to play Kalge here. Because he should know the Bahamut's dropping. You know what would have been like an interesting turn? What if he left an empty board? So he can trade the crystal, no? What if he actually left an empty board? I actually would have been down for an empty board here. Because... yeah, but like that isn't important. It's more important to deny this. It's more important to deny this, I think. Because now it's like a really strong play for like Crystal. The alt art of Bahamut. How do you win as Abyss without board? Nah, because you want them to delay. You don't want them to squeeze the Shin Crest. You don't want them to scream. Yeah. You see? Now, okay, hear me out. If they played with an empty board, how the hell would they efficiently make the Kalgi 0 cost while squeezing the Shin Crest value? You get me? That's the issue. Right? That's the issue. Like he allowed him to hit face with he allowed him to squeeze the Shin Crest with that line. Now it's 13 HP. He definitely would have been like a bit higher HP if he made it awkward to just spam crystals there. Maybe even force him to use the Reeve Order. Wow, is he gambling? No shot. No shot, right? Wait, no shot. No shot. Wow, that's game. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean, bro? That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. Like, if he does an empty board on full HP, the Bahamut actually would have mattered because it would have been awkward for him to hit face. You get me? But it does still have Reeve Order, so, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I mean, to be perfectly fair, all of that lines that I'm talking about does not matter if Crystal simply just rolls high. Yeah? Yeah? It doesn't really matter if Crystal rolls high. So, you can just throw logic out the window. You just needed a laurel? Yeah, but like, if you deny him hitting face a lot on one turn and then you play Bahamut, you would force a higher roll, you get me? You would at least force a higher roll for that to be lethal. I don't know. Like, let me see the line actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh shit, there's no playback. Oh, guys, there's no playback. I'm sorry. Maybe we can look at the Twitch VOD. Yeah, maybe we can look at the Twitch VOD. I think that's it though. Let me see if that's it. Is it GG's? They did tell me it was only 5 matches. Dude, I wish they told me that there was like a team discussion phase so I could have gotten somebody to translate stuff for me. Yeah. That way we could have like understood like, you know, what was going on. I just hope they nerf buff the correct things and don't follow random Reddit people, monkey. Bro, what is Reddit even saying though? Yeah, what is Reddit even saying? Think about it. Like, I think everyone is just saying chess, no? People are just saying, like, crystal spawn. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're doing a balance patch if I remember correctly. Dude, do people actually think... Wait, guys, do you actually think that global is affecting balance patches? Oh, you guys have to be naive. You guys have to be naive as hell if you think global is affecting, like, anything.
第二个团结者吃了，然后就是没有第二个子豆给团结者吃的轮次了，就直接超进化75想压场压一波最大的，压死对面，就是75压一波场，团结者压一波场，2波场打一些对面的资源，然后就是靠巴哈看看能不能苟住，但是没办法，对面3张手大哥伤害太足了，顶不住，没什么了。
Yo, Magnet, I suggest you stop reading Reddit, bro. Alright.
Hello， 大家好，我是饼。这次带了护符教和造物超，其实挺想上护符教的，练的也比较多，但是排兵布阵上面确实护符教比较吃亏，还是上不了。造物超那把非常虎，尤其是神抽了一个米屋，非常关键，也是献祭了诸葛，让我和龙娘3把都很胡。
Reddit is funny because it's not supposed to be taken too seriously, I think.
我首先队友都非常照顾我，让我玩我一直就是这个版本玩的最久的龙和黄，然后这2把确实排序也非常的顺，然后黄打蛋这个对局，我们猜到了对面会上蛋雨，然后黄打蛋这个对局，昨天确实练了3、4个小时，我信息还是比较足的，还是很开心，赢下来了，嘿嘿，很喜欢胜利的感觉。
My goat is speaking. Silence. Daughter, she's so cute. Damn, she's done speaking. See, she literally, guys, she literally won the most games here. I'm just saying, man. She won the most games here. Is there anybody here that won 2 games besides her? It's only her, you know? And she plays sword. W. Alright, anyways. The dog. Oh wait, the dog won too? Oh yeah, the dog won too actually. Oh wait, it's the dog and the cute girl. Chat, everything that I stand for actually went correctly here. The dog and the cute girl. Oh, W.
お疲れ様です。
W ニコ。
はい、そうですね。まあ今回、結構投げ方は結構計画通りにうまく当てれたと思うんでよかったんですけど、結構ね、対面の引きが強くて負けてしまった試合もあったんですけど、プレイもそんなに悪くなかったと思うんでよかったと思います。はい。
はい。そうですね。自分もちょっと手札的に苦しい試合展開にはなったんですけど、自分の試合では、勝つために最大限のプレーはできたのかなと思ってます。あと最後チーム戦でしっかり勝てたのは良かったかなと思います。
Bah. First it was the dog, now it's the cat. W. You guys want? Okay,
はい
guys.
ちょっと個人戦の方では、ま
Let's
あ、あまり
discuss
策のない
balance
手
after.
札
All
で、
right. Let's
あ
discuss
まり
balance
自分の
after.
思うようなプレーはできなかったんですけど、まあ、チーム戦の方のマッシュとか勝ててよかったです。ありがとうございました。
Balloon. They not discussing about the decks, just how they play. They're
はい、
just discussing the game
あ
plan.
りがとうございまし
Right.
た。
Their game plan going in, probably, right? Something like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so I actually have a different opinion about balancing rune. I don't know if you guys would like it though. Yeah, don't worry. I'll discuss it with you guys after a bit. All right. Let me just like wait for this thingy to finish. Because at first, initially, I was thinking, yo, chess does have a weakness in mid game, right? They do have a weakness in mid game, but it gets fixed by Behemoth. You know, you can't really rush them down because they have a lot of healing. Even if you deny the drain, they can Calgate heal with the spell. Though it is RNG, but you know, it's there. You get me? Personally, I think if I were to target chess, if I were to target Crystal, I actually would target the mana cost of the tutor instead and see how it goes from there. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Alright, boys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching that. So that's like the last exhibition match we have for the BO10 team. Appreciate y'all for, you know, like hosting that one last time before the next set comes out and all that. So yeah, let's talk about balance. All right, before we end the stream, let's talk about balance, dude. So they said they're gonna do a balance patch, and we all know the deck that they will most likely be targeting is Rune, specifically Crystal. Now, what do you think are the targets? What do you think are the targets for Runecraft that doesn't affect other classes? Like, you can make the argument that they should target Behemoth, but Behemoth is a neutral card. You get me? Personally, I want to just nerf the tutor cost. So hear me out. You know, like you know how like you know how like what you call this? Abyss has this card. Soul Predation, right? This is 2 mana draw 2. You get me? This is 2 mana draw 2. But why is the crystal card 1 mana draw 2? It's kind of like the same thing. You destroy a follower on the field. Though this is specific. And this is specific draw 2 Runecraft followers. I think there should be at least 2 mana. Predation isn't followers? Yeah, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse because it's not specific. It's not a tutor. That thing is 2 mana, and that's worse. This is 1 mana, and it's better. Legit doesn't do much? You think so? You think that making Reeve Order higher mana is not gonna do anything? Huh? Deadass, bro. Bro, you guys are so extremist, man. You guys are actually so extremist. You guys are like, yo, the only way I could beat this deck is if they literally don't have legs anymore. Like, legit. The way you guys want to do balance is like, yo, this deck is strong. I can't beat it. So therefore, we need to make it unplayable so I can beat it. That's not how you do balance, man. That's not how you do balance. You're trying to balance, not fucking... You get me? Like, hello? You get me? Like, I think, like, making the cost of Reeve Order higher is gonna be like a healthier way of balancing crystal craft, crystal spawn. Because if you make it hard for them to tutor, which is one of the reasons why they're like the best deck in the set, right? If you make them really, if you make it hard for them to tutor, then it's gonna be hard for them to draw the lines that make it inevitable. All right. Wills United is a neutral card. Like, here's the issue with like your suggestions. All right. Let me tell you guys the issue with your suggestions. Okay. Some of you guys want Calgate to lose Storm. Then you just don't want the deck to be playable then. Right? Some of you guys want Wills United to be nerfed. But Wills United isn't broken in other Wills United isn't broken in other like decks outside of Crystal Spawn. There is just a good card. Crystal Spawn is the thing that makes it broken. You get me? If you nerf like Behemoth, and specifically if you nerf Behemoth is another neutral card, right? Then you just kind of like make it worse for everybody that could have potentially played the card and not just chess. You get me? But like the tutor is specifically just what makes them good. It what makes them consistent. You get me? Reeve Order is the thing that puts everything together. So how do you balance Crystal Spawn in a way that it's still playable, but it's not like the clear-cut only deck that's the best? If you make Calgate 20, that is something that I actually I don't know. I don't know about Calgate 20 though. Calgate 20. Calgate 20. Calgate 20. Bro, that's unplayable, no? That's unplayable. Calgate 20? That's unplayable, no? How the fuck are you playing 20? Nerf Reeve Order to 2 PP makes Shim 0-2. That's not too bad, actually. No, I actually like that. Nerf Reeve Order to 2, Shim to 0-2. I mean, if Reeve Order was... Reeve Order can't be 1 mana. That's all I'm saying. Reeve Order cannot be 1 mana, guys. That's it. If we start the next set with Reeve Order being 1 mana, I don't know. Like, I have no idea how they want to like they just love Crystal then. They literally just love Crystal. What if Kal get 20 but you get the stacks even if Kal is in the deck? I still don't know. I still don't know if I'm down for that. You mean like you only get a 0 cost Kalge once you play 20? Like 20 crystal spawns? Would make it too slow, no? Yeah. I think okay, this deck should be should be the pace of not as slow as Amulet, but not as fast as Rally Aggro Sword. You get me? The thing is, right, how do you even like make this deck, how do you even make this deck like not really strong without targeting cards that could affect other classes? Because you guys, some of you guys are suggesting Behemoth. Removing Storm from Kalge is just dumb though. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Removing Storm from the Kalge spawns is just dumb, I think. If they remove Storm from Kalge, then they would have to keep everything as strong as it is. Yeah. Then it becomes just an RNG deck. But it's still strong. That's why I don't get that logic. You know? Like people are just very allergic with that keyword. Removing Storm would just make it a solitaire RNG deck. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What if the Kalge spell is evenly distributed and not RNG? If it's not RNG, then it's just better, no? It's a fixed number. It's literally gonna be a better deck if it's a fixed number. Because it's easier to calculate. It's easier to like play around. Yeah. Because I don't think it's the spell that makes the deck even broken, I think. I think what makes this deck broken is the fact that it's the only deck that has a tutor. You get me? It's literally the only deck with a tutor to all of its win cons. Did you watch like the match that we just did you guys see the match that we just saw? Like they had all of their cards. They have all of their win cons on turn 6. Turn 6, they have all of their win cons. That's dumb. Right? That's dumb. They have all of their win cons on turn 6. The game is literally over already. The moment they got to tutor. But if they make the tutor harder to pull off, not like a 1 mana card, then I think it would do wonders for balance. I think it's either they make it so everyone else has heightened like consistency, and then they turn the game into something like IRL, like a normal chess. I mean, I'm talking about the chess with the board and all that, where things are more consistent. Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, right? More consistent. It's either they give everyone tutors like that moving forward, or they nerf the consistency of this deck. Because right now, this deck has no weaknesses. They can do aggro line, they can do OTK line, they can do healing line. The only thing that they can't do is the only thing that they cannot do in the past was clear big ass boards. But Behemoth removed that only weakness of them, so it's no longer a weakness because Behemoth just clears everything. All they need to do is give Stormy Blast extra stack if your deck has Kalge. Banish this card from the deck. Okay. Here's if we're being like, if we want this deck to be playable next set, but don't want to kill it, here's my suggestion. Reave Order from 1 mana to 2 to 3 mana. 2 to 3 mana. Yeah, it cannot be 1 mana. 2 to 3 mana. It draws 2. If you're gonna make it 1, then don't make it draw 2. Make it draw 1 then. Why is this drawing 2? Make it draw 1 then. Like an insight. Maybe you want to keep it 1. Or maybe let's make it 2 mana. Draw 1. 2 mana, draw 1. You know what's also 2 mana, draw 1 that exists in this set? Look at this. This is 2 mana, draw 1. And this doesn't even guarantee Shamnacha. Hello? Like, how come that gets to draw 2? How come that gets to draw 2? And it's a tutor to specific cards that you want. Right? And you can like you have the option to make a deck that literally just tutor Shib and Kalgi because it dodges neutral. You get me? World of Games is 1 PP draw 2. Yeah, but that's not a tutor. You get me? But that's not a tutor. This is a tutor. That's a difference. So, this is just my opinion, okay? This opinion is not affected by any discourse. This is just based on my experience, okay? Based on my experience, playing it and playing against it, the change that I want from Crystal Spawn is not to remove Storm. Is to actually, not even to nerf Behemoth. I want this thing to be high cost. And then, if I were to go the extra mile of keeping the deck, if I want the deck to become tier 2 or tier 3, then maybe I'll go with like a Kalge 15. Not 20. I don't agree with 20. Fuck no. Maybe Kalge 15, not 20. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want it to be dead. Because I think this is an interesting deck still. It's just meta right now, that's why people hate it. Yeah. It is what it is, dude. You know? If this deck was like consistent, but the environment is also consistent, I don't think we're even in this discussion right now. Yeah. Now, another thing is Shimmy, right? Shimmy is another card that is guaranteed in the Crystal Spawn deck. So, Shimmy heals for 4, but can be buffed by Wheels United. You can make it so this card is maybe higher than 3. Is another thing that you can do. Maybe you make this 4. So you can't just like tutor with it easily. But 3 should be fine. Yeah, 3 should be fine. It's just that I want this card to not be played with Eld Crystal on the same turn. On the Super Evo turn. You get me? On the Super Evo turn, I just don't want Shimmy to be played with Eld Crystals. That's all. I don't want Shim to be played with Eld Crystal. I don't want Shim to be played with Reeve Order on the Super Evo turn. No Drain. I'm fine with Drain. I'm fine with Drain, actually. I'm fine with Drain. Yeah. I just want this deck to be less consistent, that's all. But sir, I want consistent decks. I want consistent decks, dude. I want every single deck to be consistent and not have to rely on the luck of the draw. Well, then the solution is, instead of like nerfing chess, just buff everyone else. But the question is, are we ready for that? Is the game ready for that? Right? Are we actually ready for that? Do we want that environment? Or are we just speaking out of our asses because we don't actually know? You get me? You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, it's a hard thing to call. It's really a hard thing to call. You get me? It's hard to be right. People really hate good decks in this game. No, that's why I'm asking. Do you guys want that? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with a heightened power environment. I'm cool with every single deck having a tutor. I'm cool with that. But are you guys cool with that? You know, because I'll be playing this game. I'll be playing this game no matter what, unless they make it so it becomes super fucking boring. You get me? Like, people mention Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys are mentioning Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is an extreme example. No? Isn't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of an extreme example though? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like giga years of... Yeah, there's like so many years already that went through that game. And they don't really have a rotation, no? They don't have a rotation, they have ban list. So I think that's an extreme example. So I'm not even saying that wanting a more consistent environment is a bad thing. You get me? So, for example, let's say, oh, Forest gets a Teste tutor. Oh, Sword gets a tutor for... Oh, remember when Enhanced Sword had a tutor? Right? Remember when Enhanced Sword has a tutor? People weren't complaining about that. Right? You get me? Like, did you guys love Enhanced Sword with Rose tutoring Ymetra? That was a fun time. Right? Isn't Lyria a fun card for you guys? It's a tutor. Right? Tutor wasn't the problem, Albert was? Yeah, Albert OTK was the problem with Enhance. And Enhance was still playable after the fact Albert rotated out. Like, I'm not saying that tutors are the devil. I'm saying tutors are like human rights, okay? If the other decks don't have them, then the only guy that has them will look like the villain. Which is what happened this set. No? They're the only ones with a tutor. Everyone else has to, like, be lucky. Right? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I hated Rose tutoring? Ray, really? You hated Rose tutoring? You're the first guy I saw that. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, it's an opinion, man. Like, the reason why I mentioned Rose is because I think I rarely saw people be mad about the Rose tutor. But like, was Rose tutor annoying to you guys because tutoring is a bad thing in a card game? Or was it because you didn't have your own tutor? Like, where is the hate coming from? Is the hate coming from them, like, having an option to tutor the Rincon, or the fact that you don't have the same option as they have? Also, if you guys are half and half opinion about Rose, that means Rose was a good card. Yeah. Every single time people are half and half about something, that means it's a good card. I'd rather more draw power than tutor. Draw power than tutors. Draw power than tutor. I don't want extreme consistency, so I deck plays the same every game. Oh, so that's what you mean. So the counter argument of you guys is some of you guys don't want tutors to be like a normal thing, a normalized thing. It's because you don't want the decks to play the same way every time. I think specifically, I don't think tutoring is good with SV design philosophy. Okay, then you're probably on the side of nuking the damn tutor then, of Rune. I think there is like a level of tutoring that is fine for you, no? I think Lyria is fine. That tutors. But you know, you get me, like, it's fine. You know? The Reeve Order, I just think it's too strong. I think Lyria is just, I mean, like, the Reeve Order is just too strong. Yeah. A bunch of people will complain about the Kalge being 0 mana, or Wills United combo, or Behemoth. I'm gonna be more so complaining about how come he gets to play the exact same lines every game. Meanwhile, I have to, like, scramble and be resourceful on how I will deal with him. That's my issue. You get me? Rift Order is only strong because the deck is Rune and only needs 2 followers. Yeah, but like that's the thing. They gave it to Rune. They gave a deck that doesn't really need a lot of followers to function a tutor that's specific to their craft. You get me? Like, that's messed up, in my opinion. That's messed up. Like, remember, like, Spell Boost Rune in set 1, set 2? Spell Boost in set 1, set 2 was frowned upon by a lot of people. Because it was, when they high roll, you can't stop the Kokitos decline bullshit. But at least, that deck doesn't have the same consistency as, like, Crystal Spawn, in the sense that, yo, if I keep track of his hand and count the spell boost, and I play like a hand check a specific turn, I know for a fact that I'm getting something out of it, instead of just like, oh, it's inevitable if they have the card every single turn. Tutors are necessary for deck with strong game plan. Yes. Ever wonder why, like, mode would be like one of the best, like, decks in the game if they have a tutor for Shamnacha? They don't have a shooter for Shamnacha. Like a specific tutor. They could draw follower all they want with the spells, but the fact that they have to run followers makes it so the pool is so muddy that you're just a luck sack if you get it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I ask you guys actually. Are you on team tutor or team not tutor? Yeah. Because I don't think I think it's just a preference. I think it's just a preference in the end of the day. So I'm curious what you guys think. I know our opinion doesn't matter to the JP devs, but it's interesting to know. You know, some people, yeah. It's interesting to know what you guys think about tutoring in SVWB. Tutor. Give everyone tutor. Remove tutoring. Or like what's another option? Yeah, what's the in-between option, guys? How about I don't care? Is there an I don't care option actually? Oh wait, like what if only have tutors like Lyria? Lyria? Is okay, is that Jaw Power? Team Jaw Power? What? Jaw Power? Maybe they have a fourth option, yeah. Just Jaw Power. World of Games type sheet. Yeah. Alright. Let's see your opinions, guys. And then we'll end the stream on that. I'm just curious. Yo, this Nero guys is secretly a dev. He's collecting information. Rah! He actually hates us. One sec. Dude, this thing is taking forever, no? Guys? Yo. Yo, the website doesn't want it. Ayo. Do I actually have to refresh this? Uh-oh. Ah, come on! Okay. Damn, bro. Oh wow, it actually does the thingy. Give everyone tutor. Nobody. What? What was the choices, chat? Yeah. What's the choices? Have more draw power. Universally. Then nobody has tutors. Black and white or nuance? Alright. Ah, there we go. It works now. Okay. Here's the poll, guys. Link. Tutoring is definitely gonna be like a topic, just because, you know, just because we reach a meta where, you know, if we reach a meta where Crystal is busted. Yo, Maxi, we're discussing balance, dude. We're discussing how to balance. We're discussing how to balance. We're discussing how to balance like rune. I think some tutors is fine. Yeah, but like that falls under tutors like Lyria only, like specific type of tutors. It's not literal, Maxi. It's like tutors like Lyria means that some tutors. That literally falls over some tutors. Why is Lyria different? You think rune tutoring is fine? Oh, really? With crystal spawn? Damn. It doesn't let me vote something on VPN, really. I mean, it's fine to have an opinion. I don't want every game to be Pokemon. How does Pokemon play actually? Yeah. Yo, Maxi. How does Pokemon play actually? Anybody here play Pokemon? I have never played Pokemon. Pokemon, you play 10 cards on turn 1 to guarantee all the cards you need. What is it like? Is that like just Yu-Gi-Oh then? Oh, you mean it's just consistent, but it's not like the game ends on turn 1, turn 2. Okay. So you guys are split on this actually, huh? So basically, some of you guys think that like the draw / tutoring in the game is fine with Worlds Beyond. It's just Crystal is just too strong. Is that it? Crystal is broken but not bad design, emo. That's what I've been saying. Crystal is just good design, but it's just the thing that makes it so strong though, I think it's the consistency. Nobody else has the same consistency as that deck, dude. None of these answers reflect that. Really, you think so? Like, don't you think that like tutoring, like them having tutors, don't you think that them having tutors is not like a big deal? The other decks don't have tutors, man. Yeah. Other decks don't have tutors. You don't think tutoring is a problem then? It wasn't broken when it came out. What? Wasn't it meta? Wasn't it meta, dude? With Stormy and shit? It was meta but not a problem? Dude, they literally had to nerf. They literally had to nerf like a combo with it immediately. No? Trap tricks. I'm not saying that consistency is a bad thing. I'm saying that if only one deck is consistent, then of course the most consistent deck will be the best. Is my logic here. They're the only deck that's consistent. Consistency isn't a bad thing. I actually want consistency. But it can't be just one deck. It can't just be one deck that has consistent, dude. If only one deck is consistent, then what the fuck are we discussing? You get me? You think Sword isn't consistent? Not as consistent as like tutoring your entire win con. Consistent. It's a different type of thing. Sword is consistent, but not in the same way as chess is. It's different, but that's fine with me. So, okay. If we're going back to square one then. Yeah, if we're going back to square one then. Like, how would you like, what do you point like, do you guys think that chess is just the deck? And every other deck that was the best out of every single craft is just either lower, just too low in power level, or just straight up, you know, like, how do you fix that? Do you lower down Rune? Or do you up everyone else? Yeah, you nerf Rune, but what would you nerf? I was arguing that we should nerf the tutor of Rune. We shouldn't make it as easy for them to have one mana draw 2, and those 2 cards that they draw are specific win con cards. No? Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying! Yeah, that's literally what I opened up with! Guys, oh my god. That's literally what I opened up with! That's literally the point that I opened up with! Alright? Like, some of these fucking things I've been reading from not just chat, but like anywhere else in the internet has been like, oh, remove the storm, oh, remove the drain, oh, remove this, oh, remove that, remove the balls and the legs of this deck. And I'm like, bro, can we just like make it so they're not like drawing their entire win con with 1 mana? You get me? 1 mana? Hello? Like, there's so many cards that are 2 mana draw 1, and then this card gets to be 1 mana draw 2, and it draws specifically the win con cards. That's my point. That doesn't make tutoring bad design. Yeah, the only reason why I whipped this out is because I want to just point out something. Right? I wanted to point out tutoring. Because if tutoring is like a deal, right? If tutoring is a big deal to making a deck consistent, or are we literally just brainwashed right now because like the environment is just too bad that it makes it look like that? Because the environment might just be too bad. The chess just looks like the big, like, chess just makes tutoring look like that. You get me? The rest of the deck is actually not even that bad as people think. It's just it's so easy and fast to get it. The other decks are not bad, it's just boring. Compared to chess? Compared to Crystal, I mean? Nah. I'm sorry, bro. There's a good reason why most tier lists right now don't even have a tier 1 anymore. Except Crystal. Chess is broken of how the other cards enabled it. It definitely has the best enabler package. It definitely has the best enabler package. It has a tutor, it has low cost removal, it has board wipes, it has heal, it has a shit ton of draw. It definitely has the best enabler package. You can even make the argument that chess, Crystal, is the same power level as any other deck in the game. But since the high roll lines of Crystal is just so damn consistent and easy to pull off, right? They could literally brute force the tutor while tanking board and they would be fine, is somewhat of an issue, right? Compared to the other decks where if they try to do that, they die for it. Like for example, Dragon, right? If they brute force their win con, which is ramp, they die for it, correct? I mean, the problem is not the other decks being too weak. I think they are though. Bottom line, guys. Bottom line, I just want Crystal to still be a playable deck. I know you guys might hate me for that opinion, but I actually want an environment where instead of making decks unplayable, we just make it so everybody is in a similar power level. That's all. That's like real balance to me. Balance isn't like choosing what's meta and what's not. Balance is balancing the power level. You get me? Shoot every deck that isn't forest. That has 2 mana Reef Order would actually fix a lot. Yeah, like I said. Okay, guys. The reason why I brought this discussion off is just to tone down the extreme like changes that people quote unquote want. That's all. Because some of y'all are so extreme. Bro. Removing Storm from Kalge? Removing Drain from Shim? Making Kalge 20? Yeah, that's extreme as fuck. You get me? I just don't... Yeah, like, let's be... Yeah. It's like we don't play the game. It's literally like we don't play the game or something. You know what I mean? Like, we're not dumb like that. Hello? Kalge 12, 2-cost rewarder. That sounds about right. Something around... Somewhere along that range, I think is... You know, somewhere along that range is fine. There is like a part of me that kind of wants them to be a tier 3 deck. In the sense that I want the other decks to be highlighted. I want the other decks to be played. Because I want the environment to be different. Because let's be real, Artifact's gonna be the exact same decks next set, no? So if Crystal is the exact same deck next set, and Artifact is the exact same deck next set, then it might be a bit boring. No? Me, I don't play the game. Yo, thanks so much for the $5, yon. They also appreciate it.
I don't play the game.
W YOLO-san. He literally paid money just to share his opinion about him not playing the game. Bring back mini sets. I actually never got to experience mini sets. Yeah. It's a Shadowverse 1 thing, right? But yeah. Okay, with that said, guys, I don't want to like muddy the VOD anymore. You know, I don't want to muddy the VOD anymore. I think it's just kind of cool that we get to discuss like what potential changes that could happen. But we all agree at least that the thing that they need to target is Rune, which is, oh wow, surprise. Wow. Absolute like IQ, Sherlock. Yeah. Okay, tomorrow, chat, we will be... Wait. Chat, tomorrow is Deck Portal. Yeah, tomorrow is Deck Portal Day. Yeah? Guys, tomorrow every single card will be released. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah? Tomorrow is Deck Portal Day, so we will spend the entire day making decks. Yeah? We will review every single card, and then we'll be making a deck for every single craft. Fuck yeah. I miss making decks. Alright? We will be cooking decks tomorrow. We will be reviewing cards. Alright? Hopefully, we get more cards like... Okay, you know what? Since I'm so excited... Since I'm so excited about it, let's just talk about stuff, I guess. Wishlist! Oh shit, sorry about that. My game crashed. Let's talk about the wishlist, actually. Yeah, before I end the stream, fuck it. Yeah, let's do a wishlist. Let's do a wishlist real quick. Notepad. Is this it? Alright. Notepad. W notepad. Alright. Wishlist. Okay, number 1, of course, is Crystal Nerf. Wish list for new set. Number 1, of course, is like Crystal Nerf. Don't kill it, though. But don't kill it, please. Alright.
Manifesting blood mechanic.
Okay. Is this too small? Alright, maybe we adjust the font size. 24? Yeah, there we go. Wishlist. Rune? Like, make the test subject Rune. I want it to be a real deck, not just some gimmick. I guess Highlander. Nah, I don't have any wishes for Highlander. I know it's gonna be shit. Yeah, I know already it's gonna be shit, dude. It is what it is, man. Flag Sword to be a real deck. At least tier 2. Yeah, this is what I'm asking for. At least tier 2. At least tier 2. Alright? Nagakyo turns into the next roach. But not tier 0. Alright. I mean, like, roach wasn't tier 0, but you get what I mean. I think we're also getting balance transfer when you said, yeah, that's why I said Crystal Nerf. Abyss, I think Abyss is gonna get last word, right? Abyss manages to incorporate last word and rat properly. If they make the blood cards just whatever, I'm gonna be so sad. Maybe I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of Heal Haven. Make Heal Haven mid. I am a scared Barbaros player. Make it mid. All right, make it mid. I want to play Barbaros, okay? I want to play Barbaros. I am biased as shit, okay? Make it mid, okay? What else is out there? Artifact? I don't know. I mean, Portal finds a way. Portal finds a way to be interesting without inting. Okay? I don't think that's... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be easy. Dragon? Okay, Dragon, new playstyle, please. Please. You have been on ramp since the birth. On God. Alright. Dragon. A different playstyle. What are we talking about next? So we have Bagakio is Forest, Flag Sword, Test Subject is Rune, Abyss. Did you read the Dragon content in Shadowverse 1? Not yet, actually. I want to be surprised. Yeah, I want to be surprised tomorrow. Remove Swordcraft from existence. I found the Shadowverse Evolved player. W opinion. Alright, man, you can't remove Sword, okay? Sword has Barbaros, dude. Barbaros is cute. Rodeo being good? Maybe they buff Rodeo, actually. I think it's gonna be Heal Haven, but I don't know. Amulet might be a thing too. What else do we have though, chat? Yeah, is that it actually? I don't care about Barbaros, but keep Sword. Oh ho, I see. You're just trying to get attention, huh? This heart beats for only one woman in the Shadowverse universe. Oh, we're gonna get a Barbaros loading screen actually, W. Alright, what else is out there? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's actually it. Wow. That's actually it. Huh? That's it. There's not much. There's not much going on. Yo, guys. Do you have any specific things on your wish list? That's the only thing I could think of right now. Oh, neutral. Yeah, neutral. Neutral card are not pure bead, but fun. Alright. That's it. That's it. 144 cards now, man. Good card for Take 2. You are the first guy I've seen in my life that's begging for good Take 2 cards. I have never seen anybody go up to me and say, yo, can we have better Take 2 cards? W. Hey, man. All opinions are welcome here, man. All good. Man, the Take 2 propaganda. Hey, some free-to-play players need to eat, man, eh, oh. Will we ever get 144 cards again? I'm not a dev, so yeah. That's kind of like my wish list, I guess. I just want Flag Sword to be a good deck. That's all. Dragon. I mean, new playstyle. That's it. Yeah. There's nothing much. I think the least likely thing to happen. Okay, this is the most likely to happen. I think. Right. This is the most likely to happen. And then the least likely to happen, in my opinion, is actually this one. This one is the least likely to happen. Which kind of saddens me because, you know, I want my UD leader to be used, man. Yeah. Yeah. You think Dragon is the least likely? Oh, you think Dragon actually is the least likely to have a different playstyle? I mean, it doesn't have to be like, okay, when I say they have a different playstyle, I don't mean it in a way that they never play RAM cards. I mean it in a way where their entire game plan isn't revolved around just ramping. You get me? Remember, like Evo Dragon back then didn't have, they did run ramp cards, but their entire game plan wasn't purely on Evo. You get me? I think Magakyo will be some bland shit like Combo Tree buff your board. You talk about Teste? Deadass. Alright, with that said, everybody, hope you guys have a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed your stay. Once again, thank you so much for everybody that's been supporting the channel and supporting the campaign that we're doing for Opera GX. Don't worry, tomorrow I'll be giving you guys a shit ton of content. But, of course, you know, I can't really do anything right now that is of interest to you guys, so, you know. Yeah, let's wait for you, man. Like, what can I do until the new cards are out, right? Right. Let's take a break, you know. Let's take a break. Let's go raid. Oh, let's go raid Hamsa. Yo, I'm gonna go raid Hamsa. My goat. Yeah, I'm gonna go raid this person. They have a ding dong profile picture and they sound like Hamsa. I like this guy. Alright. And then on YouTube, maybe let's go raid the JP streamer too. Unless there's a EN streamer that I do not know about that streams around this time. Oh, Toby. Yeah, let's go raid Toby. Let's go raid Toby on YouTube. And with that said, thank you so much for coming, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your opinions and having a discussion over here in my chat, as always. Whether or not you disagree or agreed with the discourse over here, doesn't matter. The important part is we're talking about the game that we love a lot, you know? That's the important thing to me, man. Alright. Dude, like, I can't wait for the balance patch. Yeah, I can't wait for the balance patch, dude. I know this set is gonna be banger. I'm just excited about what they do with the balance patch, that's all. Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody. Wahoo! See you tomorrow. Oh, wait. To the people who like ER, you might see me later instead, actually. Because I might be streaming ER in a few hours on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/LNeroTV. Just because I have nothing to do today, you know? But yeah. Oh, bye-bye.